Good morning, friends. How are we doing on this new Monday, new week, new start? Hope you had a good weekend. My husband and I did nothing. I mean, when I tell you we did nothing, we literally watched movies and shows and relaxed and just completely decompressed and relaxed and rested all weekend. We have both just been absolutely exhausted, and sometimes when your body hits the wall, you really just have to pay attention to it and take the time that you need to recover. And that is exactly what we did this weekend, and I feel rested and in a better frame of mind. So I hope that translates to you guys this week. Green and yellow today, Australian colors, my native homeland. I didn't plan it that way, but that's what we got. So we're going to be using browns and yellow, as close as I can to get yellow or gold this morning. And we're going to be using this wonderful palette. Do I have a big enough brush out? I don't think I do. Just a second. Let me get another brush out. Yeah, let's see. This one will work. So, good morning. Let's go. We're going to be using this Tartelette palette this morning, one of my favorites. It has these beautiful golds colors in them. So we're going to be in this area today, putting golds on. I have done my moisturizer, my under eye corrector, and my foundation this morning. That's all done. And I've also put on my powder already. Just wanted to kind of get a head start this morning. My phone has a tendency on Mondays to be really, really busy. And I hate that when it interrupts my filming. So I'm gonna get going here early this morning. And we're gonna put this really beautiful gold color on. Look how gorgeous that is. And we're gonna take it up into transition all the way up through it and blend it out up onto the big brow bone right up here. When you blend it up and through your transition like this, you are taking that and extending the socket of your eye itself. We're making it look bigger by extending up like this through your transitional area and up onto your bone. It takes this area and it extends it out, makes it look bigger, which in return makes your eyes look bigger. So we got that on, we got that going really good out there on both sides. Yes. Now we're going to pick up the lighter color. First we're going to do the very light color, and we're going to go up here. And we're going to highlight that area because we want that to be nice and bright through there. And we're going to come down here through this area so we have zero shadowing. Zero reflection of that gold color. We want that really clean and so that area stays. Then we're going to keep using that same color, and we're just going to come in and we're going to ever so slightly add a little bit right here in the corner, the inner third of your eye, just to give some nice reflection. We're bringing that down underneath. Then I'm going to pick up a very tiny brush, really tiny. You can see how tiny that is. I'm going to dip down into the darkest color in this palette and we're gonna outline. And I'm just taking it and I'm following it down into the lash line. These are beautiful colors. They're so creamy, this formula. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. This palette is just stunning. And I'm just going to show you which ones I used here. So I used this one on the lid, then it came through with this one, and it did up here and in here, and then just ever so slightly did I touch the top of the outer area here, and then I used this one to do all the outlining. And just love the way that color combination looks. Okay, now we're going to do some What a Brat blush. This is Fenty's What a Brat. Beautiful, beautiful color. Has this really pretty iridescence to it that I just love. Okay, now we're going to get a big fluffy brush out. Make sure it's really clean. I'm going to just clean it in my tissues here. And I'm going to get my finishing powder. And we're just going to really go under here and make sure that we don't have any residual fallout. Instead of using my powder puff, I have my powder puffs all cleaned yesterday, so I'm not using any of them today. Okay. I have done my brows, but I'm just noticing one area right here I need to fix. I have used my Adele brow powder and my Benefit Bang glue on my brows already, so those look really, really nice. Now I'm grabbing my Kabuki brush. Love this brush. And we are just coming in and we're really blending that blush, making sure that it's all, no harsh lines anywhere. Great. Okay, I did put on a little bit of my LA Colors Cocoa Shimmer this morning, just to get something on my lips because they were really dry. But now I'm going to come through and I'm going to try to finish up these Tarte lip pencils. This has a really pretty gold sheen to it. Look how gorgeous that is. I might have to reorder these. These came in a set of three or four. I can't remember, but they're also Tartes, and I just love them. And they're lip plumpers. There was a pink, a darker mauve-y color, and this one that I just used, which is sort of a coppery, goldy color. And I've loved these, and they do very much plump your lips. I'm gonna have to see if those are still available. Might need to reorder those. Okay, that looks really good. Blush looks good. All right, let's get in, and now, first of all, let's get a drink. I hope everybody's weekend was good. Taking my curler and I'm pushing it down here on my lid, and then I'm pushing my lid back upwards. Then I'm coming in with the curler and getting down to the bottom of the lash, pushing it on and up. And that way you get a little bit more definition in your curl. All right, let's use Milani's Blackest Black. It's a very interesting wand. It's a very hard wand, which is my favorite kinds of wand, or when they're really hard. So it's starting down at the bottom. I do this because I want to grab as much of that curl and lock it in with the mascara, because your mascara is like hairspray for your lashes. So if you can grab that curl and lock it in, you're going to get it to last longer throughout the day. Just really trying to feel my way under these lashes. You do need to have a stiff wand when you do this, in my opinion, so you don't get any pushback from your lashes, and you get a really, really good coating of the stalk of the lash. And then you can come through and really get some extension in your lashes. Just gonna let that sit up there for a minute while I go to the bottom and get some lashes on the bottom here. Just using the wand to feel the lashes and grab just a little bit so I get enough on them that I can see my lashes when I'm done. I'm not a big fan of really heavy mascara down here on the bottom, but again, that's just me. I'm gonna put my glasses on in a minute and see how I'm doing here, because I'm literally just feeling my way here because I cannot see without my glasses. Okay, so let's let that dry for a sec. Just wanted to show you the Benefit Bang. This is the Benefit Bang glue, and I'm really loving this product, I got to admit. I love the applicator. As you can see, it's got teeth on it. It does a remarkable job of keeping your brows in place all day. These are great. If you can find these, they come in a set of 4. I don't know if they're still available, but check TikTok Shop, because these have been probably more than any other grouping of mascara products. I have used those more than any other in my collection in the last year. That's how versatile they are. Okay, so I'm going to put my glasses on and I'm going to go to the tops here. Try to get a little bit of length. finally have some lashes here to work with. Go to the ends of them, get them a little bit longer if I can. Just sort of concentrating out on the ends of my lashes. Okay. This is I love this product. The 1-2 punch that I get with the 2 mascaras has really worked for me. I do this one first. This is the Milani Blackest Black, because I get a really good coating and combing of my lashes. I get a really good coat, and then I come back through with the Panorama and do the ends of the lashes to get some extension and length. And there we go. That is it for me on this Monday. I hope you have a splendid week, everybody. Get out there and just knock it out of the park. Remember, you are your best and most important supporter. Believe in yourself. You can do anything you want. If you just commit to it, believe in yourself, have a game plan, and stick to it. Don't let anybody derail you, and believe in yourself. All things are possible when you believe in yourself. And be ready. You never know who's going to come into your life. Could be a 5-minute meeting somewhere that could change the trajectory of your life forever. So be ready for that first impression. You only get it once, and it lasts 10 seconds, and then it's gone. So have a great day today, everybody. I hope you have a splendid week. Happy Monday, new beginning, new start, a refresh. I feel refreshed. I hope you do too. Thank you so much for all your wonderful comments, everybody. I do appreciate them so much, and I'm working on more content for you. I hope to have some new and interesting announcements this week, so hang in there. It's the last week of August. Fall is upon us. Labor Day is next week. I am not sorry to see this summer go. It's going to be a heavy week for me next week, though. It's the anniversary of Duke's passing, so it's going to be an emotional week for me. I'm not ready for it, I'm going to tell you. I dread it, actually, because I struggle so much with grief still for him and for my mom. It's going to be a rough week, so I'm hoping this week is a good one and we have a lot of positives as we head into the weekend, because Lord knows the last 3 weeks have been probably the worst in my business in a really long time. Many blessings, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. God bless. If you're in Houston, it's still really hot, so please check the weather and travel with water and make it a great, great day. Many blessings to you as you head into this brand new week. See you the next time.